What is up, guys? Jake Dirksen here. How y'all doing? Tonight is Wildfire. I hope you all can make it. Tonight we are going to Warehouse Beach, and we're gonna be swimming, cliff jumping, and having hot dogs and hamburgers, I believe. I hope y'all can make it. This is one of the best places we can go in summer Wildfire. So I hope y'all can make it for this summer for Wildfire. Then I don't know who's gonna be speaking, but whoever is, they're gonna do good. And yeah, I just hope you guys have a good day.
Hi guys, I'm Jake. Hi Anna. Oh my gosh, there's my love.
Let's just keep the barbecue off until we get back.
Hi, I'm Jake.
We're gonna go check that out.
Hi, I'm Jake. Say hi.
Check out the conditions.
Okay.
Manny, look.
Annoying.
Hi, David.
Hi. I got really close.
Oh, that's okay.
Should we hold off carrying any more crap down here for a minute?
Hey, Josh.
Okay, bye.
Are you for real?
Stop. I mean, it's like strong.
I know it's
It's good
I think
strong.
we're gonna head over to High Rock. It's just
I know, but
annoying.
I'm looking for...
What?
You hear that? The top thing line?
Okay.
I'll be coming up.
Take my brother.
Okay.
Stop taking video.
Bring it in. Hey, are you guys playing or not?
Show me.
Show the vlog. We gotta see the vlog. Ready? That is amazing. Ready? Hold on. Hey! Hey, Christian! Oh, they're ready? No, okay, I'm gonna pick teams. Does everybody want to be a captain?
Team captain. You're captain. Hey, Manny, don't get me dirty.
You can be a team captain. Alright, Lennon.
Get on my level.
Alright, first I got first. You're second captain. I got Dawson.
I got freaking Robbie.
Oh, I didn't even know you were playing. That's fine. I would have picked Dawson anyway. What? I got Ryan.
I got Ashley.
Whoa.
I'm not.
Cooper.
I'm reading it. Hi, vlog.
Well, duh, because I'm dark and he's covering my face.
Guys are coming in or what?
Yeah.
Love that. Dishes and everything.
How are you?
I'm good.
Way more reality.
Hey, we're playing Ultimate. Bring it in.
I'm not playing. I just want to
Well, bring it in.
Look at Jeff playing those.
Yeah.
How you doing?
Good, you?
We're playing Ultimate. Let's go.
How are you, Christian?
Good man, how you doing?
Good.
Jake Dirksen. Subscribe to Jake Dirksen.
Thanks.
Subscribe to Jake Dirksen or else
I could jump over.
you will have the big game.
Yeah.
So much. Yes.
Hey, bring it in!
Evan.
Jacob.
Evan.
I can, yeah.
I say where's the next?
All right, Manny.
Evan.
I say
No.
Oh, we have to make sure we get enough people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. You guys playing Ultimate Frisbee?
How we doing?
Good, you?
Are there pokies?
Yes, there are.
There are?
I guarantee it.
Why are you lying to me? Hey, Manny, are there pokies?
Yeah, get in there. Oh,
Manny, are there pokies? Are there pokies? Because I forgot to tell you. Are there pokies?
Someone drove in and looked exactly like you.
ready? Oh, you're not on my team. You're not on my team. Get out of here because you're... Oh, no, you're not. Because you're trash. You know why? You're trash.
I should be first overall. I should be first overall. You're trash. You're garbage. You don't want no smoke. You don't even want no smoke. You're trash. You're garbage.
Look at that. Yeah, you're trash.
Look at that. Picked off. You don't want no smoke. You're garbage.
It literally hit your throat and you almost died.
No, you died.
You're trash.
Your team's garbage. You're
There's a reason why you're not on. You're not on the good team for a reason, my boy.
You're like 5'10". Get out of here.
I'm 6.
Yeah.
I'm 6
Don't talk to me if you're not 6 foot.
I am 6.
You're not 6 foot.
Sebastian, you're not even 6 foot.
I'm 6'1".
I'm 6'1".
Costas. How are you, Dawson? That's good.
That's
Anything you got to say?
What's up?
Anything you want to say to your brother, Ashley?
What?
Anything you want to say to your brother?
I love him so much, and I'm gonna be so sad when he leaves to Africa. But I know that the Lord has plans for him down there. Woo! That's all.
Nigeria, going to Nigeria.
Oh, cool. Good for you.
I'm not actually.
Oh.
Hey, where are the
Got anything to say, bro?
No. No, I don't. Do you have anything to say?
You're my main man, bro.
Thanks. You're my main man.
Thanks, bro.
Awesome.
Sure. Want me to get my big camera, or do you want to use that?
This one's fine.
Okay.
Hi guys, we're at Wildfire. Robbie, what's going on?
Nothing. Playing ultimate frisbee.
Oh, fun. You guys gonna win?
Yes. Come on, guys. Come on, team.
What are the goals?
Sebastian, how do you feel about your team?
Dude, my team's like God Squad. They don't want no smoke with us.
Pretty stacked?
I'm 6'1", by the way.
Oh,
Listen, guys, Jim Dirksen here. Back in again.
this is Tanner and Caleb.
Are you filming for Jacob?
I am.
We on again.
Hey, Jacob.
No, you shouldn't be shooting. He can only get those freaking thousands of views if it's shot right. Okay?
That's why he's having me do it.
What is up, guys? Jacob Dirksen, over at my vlog. What's up, guys?
No, he'll.
I just want to vlog with you.
Uh-uh.
5 seconds.
He'll be really mad at me.
Who is it?
It's Jacob's.
Can I be in it at least?
Yeah.
What is up, guys? Back from the YouTube video. What are we doing today, Marina?
No. We are playing Ultimate Frisbee, but I'm not playing because I don't like Ultimate Frisbee.
Hey, you're a pro.
Okay. Where did he go?
Just by the wide body stream, bro.
Hi. Here.
You sure you don't know?
I'm good.
Okay. Yes, we are. Yes, we are.
Okay.
You got LeBron under your butt.
Bring it in.
Oh. No way.
Oh. So what made you want to go to Africa, if I can ask?
I got called on a mission.
Oh, cool.
Africa. I didn't really get to choose. I just.
Oh, good for you, though.
Yeah, I'm pumped.
Yeah?
I'm stoked though.
You'll do good.
Thanks, bro.
Hey, what's the score?
The score is like 18-0. Our team's winning. 4-2. Just kidding. I don't know.
SMH, Ryan. Why are you making me feel bad about myself?
Oh my gosh, we're supposed to be on the other side.
The tree's like 5 points, right?
We're on the same team.
Christian! Josie, why is your head? Christian!
Yo, what up, guys? Welcome back to the video. This is Jake Dirksen's Vlogs, and today we're at Wildfire. Let's get into it!
Someone swim out and catch that duck. There's a duck right there, and then there's a goose
Did that make it say it's a seagull? Dylan, was that you? What? Oh my.
I'm a seagull?
Hey Ashley.
How are you?
Good, you?
Good.
Get it right. Get it right. Hey, rat.
How are you, bro? Having fun, Alyssa?
No. To pray, studying about the good. Hey. Hey, how much is that? Do the street. Do the street.
Hey, let's quiet it down.
It's Ryan's.
Okay, I got a couple announcements for you guys. I'm losing my voice. Next Wednesday, we got Wildfire. It's going to be from 6:30 to 10. Is that right? 6:30 to 10? 6:30 to 10, we're going to meet at the church, and then we're going to go to Jeff's house, okay? So there's going to be volleyball, different games, so 6:30 to 10. Yeah, and make sure you show up to the church around 6, so you make sure you get on a van. Like, space was tight today. I'm so glad that we're all going to be here, though, and make it together and just to grow together towards God and just, like, be here as a family, love on each other, and I just can't wait for all of us to just get together during worship. This is going to be such an amazing moment. I can't wait for all you guys who are new, getting started this summer, just get closer to everyone here. As we all grow in Christ, that you can just grow with us in so many different ways.
Yeah. Hey, I just want to go over a couple things for that because some of you have already paid only your deposit and you're coming up to a point where you got to get everything in. So we need you to keep getting stuff in. Ready? So, Taven, Cooper, we need to start, these are people who we need you to start getting some more money in. Caleb Brown, Layla, Bryant, let's see, Estrella, Ted, Tanner, Molly, yeah, Lando, Lily, and Jonas, Preston, Gomez, Grade, and Mackenzie Higginson. Okay. Probably. Good thing you're processing now, though. Allie, Rhett, Dylan, Jada, Jen, Devin, Gavin, Jay, Dawson, Danny, and Tally, and Monier, and Jaime, and Alyssa, right, and Thacker, Josie, Zach, Schultz, Caleb, Kobe, Stillwell, Olivia. Hey, so those are names you guys got to start getting a little bit more in, okay?
How are you, Jazz?
I don't like bugs.
What?
I don't like bugs.
Why?
Because they bite me.
Does everything bite you?
No. Just
Is
bugs.
that how you got your scar?
No.
Are you Harry Potter?
No, I haven't even watched those movies.
How can you not watch them?
I think I watched the first one.
Have you read the books?
I don't read.
Wow, what kind of person are you? Are you an alien?
I sleep.
I know, you're like Tally.
Yeah. It's a bug.
Alright, we're gonna start worship, so everybody stand up.
I don't want to. I'm too lazy.
Maybe we'll worship and then ask to go away.
Okay, let's bring it in a ton, bring it in.
I would hit you so hard.
Guys, go back. Go back a little bit, Mike.
Thank you.
Alright, we really gotta get things moving, so I need everyone to quiet down. Alright. Okay, are we ready? I'm gonna pray really fast. Dear Heavenly Father,
life is in the hands of the maker of heaven. I was not on my own.
19, I think it was 1982. Anyway, People came down here. I don't know if you guys ever look into the cool waters and see the reflection of the sky and everything like that. Warehouse Beach would have been awesome, just not tonight. That's why we moved over here. But you catch the reflection off the water, sunset, moonrise, amazing. Stars, take pictures, silhouettes, great for senior pics, right? Not so much here in 1982, July 7th. Anyway, somebody went down, little kid, they were looking at the reflection in the water. I don't know how oftentimes you look at your reflection in the water, but it's kind of creepy. That walk over here, it was kind of creepy. You're kind of looking always, you know, like what's in there, you know what I mean? Kid goes up there like, oh, is that me? You know, like kind of like, oh, that's me, you know, and kind of moves the water a little bit, thinking it's him. It was a dead body. Anyway, yeah, bad experience. That was totally an untrue story. But sometimes the reason why we don't want to spend any time reflecting is because we're a little scared of what we might find, right? We're a little scared of what we might find. So sometimes we might find that we're that dead body, right? So Proverbs 27:19, it says it like this. It says, this is what it says. As water reflects the face, so a woman's heart reflects the man or the woman, the person, right? That's pretty deep. And we live in a society, we just want to throw stuff onto social media. We want to throw stuff at people, and we struggle to actually think and consider, what is it that I'm all about? Who am I? What am I going to do, right? Back, this is a true story. I don't know, 2010, if you remember, how many of you were alive in 2010? Okay, I remember this day distinctly because 2010 in the nation of Chile, you had 33 miners, 2,000 feet below the surface, trapped into the mine. And a rock twice the size of the Empire State Building held them in. Nobody knew how they were going to get them out. 33 guys. And they stayed in there for 69 days. That's over 2 months. Living off of a sip of milk, a small pocket of peaches every single day, and a nibble of tuna for 69 days. You find yourself in situations like that, and you go, whoa, 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 time out. I don't know if I'm coming through this. I don't know about my family. I don't know about my friends. There's things I wish I could have said, but didn't. And if I had a second chance, I would. In those moments, you start asking some big questions. What could I have done? Who should I have been, right? Those are questions that our challenge for us this summer is, how are we integrating those questions into our daily lives? During worship, I was kind of knotting this thing up. And when I bought this, it was like one long rope. It was a nice rope. It was a rope that could be used. But as I continued to worship and I continued to get ready to speak, it just one knot after another knot, after another knot, after another knot, to the point where it's like, man, this is gonna be a pain in the butt and the stress that I could put this under would just cause those knots to seize and get tighter and tighter. When we fail to reflect, just like maybe some of those miners, they're down 2,000 feet. Now they're in a spot that they have nothing else they can do but reflect. When we go through life and we fail to reflect, our lives begin to look like this. And you know what, to be honest with you, this is a pain in the butt to go back in life to start undoing the knots of my past, the relationships of my past, healing those, healing my heart, healing other people's hearts, apologizing for this, wishing I could have done this differently over here because I failed to reflect. I failed to say, wait, time out. People off to slavery, killed 120,000 of his soldiers. They were done with him. Then another nation came in, you know what? Those two nations had their way with him, so we're going to move in. The Assyrians conquered him. Then came the Edomites and the Philistines. What would he do then? He decided to close the temple of his God. I'm done. I am done with you. My life looks like this. It's over. So he goes over to the Arameans, grabs their gods and says, because you guys defeated us first, I will worship your gods. So he drags the Aramaean nation's gods into his nation, and they worship, and it doesn't work. His life expires, he's done. He has a son named Hezekiah. Rises to become a king, right? He says, you know what? within the first week, I'm going to open the temple doors. And we're going to set things straight. And it says in the text in chapter 29 of 2 Chronicles, one after another, God heard, he heals, he saved, and they prospered. Because he was willing to get things right. He was looking at the legacy his father left him was like this, and he goes, you know what? We're going to do things differently. I'm going to start taking these knots out. It's all coming out. It's all coming out. And so God heard him, he healed him, prospered, and he saved. It says in the text, and I thought this was really interesting. Are you ready for this? In the temple, he told his temple leaders, I want you to go through the temple and purify that entire thing. It didn't take them 1 day. It didn't take them 2 days. 3 days, 4 days, or 5 days, 1 week, or 2 weeks. It took them 16 days to go through that temple and go, hey, let's purify this. This is not right. This has got to go. 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 What happens? You'd think everything turned out well. As soon as they purified, as soon as they got the nation on track, as soon as they got the temple in order, the Assyrians come back and threaten to take over, conquer. The very thing that all the other nations out there were worried about. All the other nations out there crumbled before the Assyrians. What was Hezekiah going to do? And he said, you know what? We're going to stay on track. And we're going to stay focused on where we need to be. And the text continues to talk about how in one night, an angel of the Lord comes and wipes out 185,000 soldiers of the enemy camp. And they all run away. You have two different characters. You have his father, King Ahaz, I'm closing the temple doors. You have King Hezekiah that says, you know what? I'm opening them. Because my heart and my nation is going to be founded on what it needs to be founded on. Newsflash, you ready? If you're a Christian here tonight, the temple isn't over in Jerusalem, it's right here. In you. Now I confess that I have yet to take a 16-day sabbatical and say, I'm going to take 16 days and just focus on my heart. But there's a lot of times I want to take this into my heart, this into my temple, I don't want to take this into my temple, oh, and I'll worship over here, but you know what, I really like this, I'm going to reach out and grab this, and this isn't bad, it just gets me, what, unfocused, distracted, becomes a new God of mine. Whether it's the things of this world, the desire for popularity, the desire for money, the desire for getting ahead, the focus on grades above and beyond others, and suddenly, I got all these other gods inside my temple, but I got my temple doors open, you know what I mean? And the challenge that we have is, at what point do we stop and think, okay, let me ask myself some questions. Some questions I would ask tonight. Who's in your life? And are they healthy? The key people in your life. Who are they and are they healthy? My second question, what are you searching for? And why? That's a big question. Deep question. What am I searching for? Where am I putting my energy? My time? My money? And the big question is, and why? What am I being motivated by? And my last question is this. Are you ready? What are you doing with Jesus? Jesus, one who fought for our salvation. The one who sacrificed that we might have life. Right? What are you doing with him? Somebody said it like this. When I live my life apart from him, we'll just call that sin. When I live my life apart from him, they say that sin will always cost me more than what I want to pay and keep me longer than I want to stay. Kind of like this rope. This is not what I signed up for when I bought this rope. And when we think about life and what I want my life to look like, just like this rope, I don't want my life looking like this, full of knots, issues, relational drama, hurts, wounds, pains, memories, regret, and shame. But as I go through life and I'm able to reflect on where I'm going, who's in my life, what I'm doing with Jesus, think of yourself in this situation. A friend of mine told me about an elderly man he knew who could no longer take care of himself, and his family made the difficult decision to put him in a nursing home. Every Sunday afternoon, the man's daughter and her husband and their children would go see him. Every Sunday, this elderly man would wait for his daughter and her family to come visit. He looked forward to it all week and was always out waiting for them. As the years passed, his mind grew weaker, and he soon had a hard time remembering his children's names. He would sometimes have a hard time getting back to his room. But no matter what happened, when Sunday afternoon hit, he was always there waiting for his daughter and her family. One day the daughter asked her father, "Daddy, do you know what day of the week it is?" The father couldn't tell her what day of the week it was. So the daughter said to him, "Daddy, how did you know to wait for us today?" To which the father replied, "Honey, I wait for you every day." I don't know when the last time it was that you had a conversation with Jesus, but that's Jesus. I wait for you every single day. I want to have that talk with you. I want you to know how much I love you. I want you to know how much life I want you to experience.
So that's the end of the video. Please like and subscribe and hit the notification button to get notified when I upload new videos and keep popping.